Hello. Today we're going to be talking about three of the biggest creators on this platform. The collective valuation of the businesses created by these three individuals is more than $5 billion US. It's of course MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI. KSI and Logan obviously releasing Prime in 2022 and MrBeast releasing Feastables in the same year. Now they are coming together to compete against the biggest player in what I think is called the pre-packaged lunch business, Lunchables. The new business created by these three is called Lunchly, which to be honest just sounds like an Aldi knockoff brand of Lunchables. All the flavors are also exactly the same. They didn't try at all to innovate here. It's just copy, paste, no time to waste, let's go. Now, I think these three assumed the whole reveal would go down quite well with the internet because the other brands, you know, Prime and Feastables and whatever else, even like Beast Burger and, you know, other stuff, had quite a positive reception. But the exact opposite happened, and it's not hard to see why. Firstly, elephant in the room. If these three had a boy band, it would literally be called the Controversy Club. MrBeast obviously facing backlash for faking videos, the Chris Tyson stuff, hiring predators, mistreating contestants, and more. Logan filmed a dead body and then tried to tell people that JPEGs of eggs were worth thousands of dollars. Also, I think people forget, but a very long time ago, Logan's entire monetization on his YouTube was also removed because of his basically bad behavior for years. And KSI just kind of exists. To be honest, I don't really think he wants to be there. He's by far the most likable of the three. Don't get me wrong, he's not perfect. I mean, nobody is. But he does say some stupid things and do stupid stuff occasionally. But he's never been the face of, a huge scandal or anything. And I've actually been a fan of KSI and the Sidemen for a very long time. I used to watch his videos when they came out on the Machinima YouTube channel, which 90% of the people watching this probably don't even know what Machinima is. Sometimes KSI doesn't even turn up. Most of the time he just stands there, but sometimes it's not even him. Sometimes it's literally a cardboard cutout of him in different poses, the usual thing he does. So he literally just sends himself as a cardboard cutout to Logan, and he's like, yeah, put this next to you and take a picture. I think that's how fed up with the whole shenanigans he is. If I had to guess, he's probably being roped into it by his team, some kind of contract or something, right? Because he doesn't seem to want to be involved, his energy's very low, he just seems to turn up, collect the bag, and leave, which honestly I can kind of respect. Now, that is only half of the reason for the backlash. Once again, just like with Prime, they're pitching this as a healthy product when it's just not. I think legally they actually have to call it a healthier alternative to Lunchables. But the thing is, the nutritional value on this thing is literally comparable to a 6-month-old fish tank water. It's just not good at all. It's still going to make kids fat. So yeah, calling it a healthy alternative is really scraping at straws here. If we look at the comparison chart that they posted, you can see they're really trying to shoehorn in that Lunchly is healthier. But as I said, you are pulling at straws. In fact, I think I said that saying wrong last time, but anyway, pulling at straws. They actually have less protein by 1 gram, so that's an L. 30 less calories, which is the equivalent to a medium-sized carrot or a rice cake. It's literally nothing. And then they boast about the massive increase in electrolytes, which of course comes from Prime. The issue here is that the electrolytes in Prime are actually the wrong kind of electrolytes to rehydrate your body. This was discovered by several creators who did reviews of the product when it came out, such as Food Theory or James Smith, who is a personal trainer. So yeah, Prime doesn't actually hydrate you, it does the exact opposite. It actually dries up your mouth, leaving you wanting to drink more, which I imagine was done on purpose so that, kids would buy 12 packs of the thing rather than the individual bottle. Some kids probably asking their parents to buy it for Christmas or something, like, Mummy, can I have a 24-pack of Prime? You also don't even need the extra electrolytes. Your daily food and drink intake more than likely contains enough electrolytes, and if you're not getting enough, just drink water. Just drink mineral water, sparkling water, whatever. It will contain enough, more than enough. So yeah, unless you're an athlete, you just don't need it. And if you're an athlete, you should not be drinking Prime. You should be drinking something else, like a Powerade or a Gatorade or a Lucozade. They do have less sugar, which I guess is a win, like marginally. It's like 8 grams less sugar. So let's just call it what it is. Like, they didn't make this to be healthy. They didn't even make it to be a healthier alternative. They literally just did it to make a fuck ton of money from their audience, because they know the majority of their audience are kids and they're going to buy this. Or they're going to ask their parents to buy this when their parents go and do their weekly shop. Lots of people were quick to jump on this and call them out. Most notably was Dan TDM, who's basically the only Minecraft YouTuber that hasn't been cancelled at this point. The guy has like a very big fan base, tons of respect for actually just being a decent guy, which isn't hard to do. He isn't nearly as active on the internet anymore, but he just like came out of the shadows to absolutely ridicule these guys. And the tweet that he put out now has 400,000 likes. So yeah, Dan's tweet says, what happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. This could have been worded slightly better, but everything here is basically true. And there shouldn't be any shame in wanting to create a business. It's just the fact that they are trying to pitch it as like a healthy alternative, and the reason for making it was because they wanted kids to be healthier. Like, you're just lying. Like, just be honest and say, like, yeah, we're making this product because it makes sense as a collab between MrBeast and Logan and KSI. The two products that we include in the Lunchly box already exist, Prime and Feastables, so it made sense for us. You know, we're doing a collaborative brand here. Buy it if you want to buy it, don't buy it if you don't want to buy it. That's it, be done with it. And I think like 95% of the internet, or at least Twitter, agree with Dan. If my camera could focus, that'd be great, thank you very much. So yeah, like, I mean, other creators, fans, even some of the like younger fans that haven't been brainwashed yet, are calling them out and saying like, yeah, Dan is right here. So yeah. After Dan's tweet, Logan Paul quote tweeted with replies off, because Logan hasn't had his replies on for several years at this point, because he knows that it'll just be flooded with people saying like, when are you going to give us the money back for Crypto Zoo? So yeah, he just turns those off. But his response basically admitted that he doesn't want to make content anymore, and that he just, you know, he's trying to rinse his audience of all their pocket money. And then tons of people think that KSI replied, but after doing 5 seconds of research, it seems that actually it's KSI's team speaking on his behalf, because KSI actually uninstalled Twitter earlier this year. So once he sees what his team's been saying, I'm sure he's going to be pretty pissed. Someone's getting fired. And yeah, that's pretty much it to this point. Nothing else has really unfolded.